Tuffy,
Yes, Em.
can I use that table for a little while?
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Well, I was thinking of doing a video of some of my jewelry to see how that would come out.
Hey, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, I thought so.
Is the camera on?
Camera, no, it's not on. I still have to set up my stuff.
Okay. Hey, listen. First, I'm expecting something important in the mail. Has the mail come yet?
Matter of fact, it has, and we got a letter from Wilson's grandmother.
Wilson?
Yeah, remember him?
Oh, yeah, I remember Wilson.
You know, she says he still walks with a limp.
Well, that little grub worm of a basic recruit should have never told me he was a werewolf, Sandra.
Oh, come on. He was just a young kid then.
Sandra,
Yeah?
I'm sitting in my flight office. This dummy basic recruit marches in my office, starts gnashing his teeth, starts growling and howling, screaming, "I'm a werewolf, I'm a werewolf."
So?
So he jumps down on the barracks floor of my flight office, opens up his mouth, and wraps his teeth around my combat boot.
Yeah, and?
Well, then he jumps on up, and he's screaming the stuff, and he's talking about turning into other barnyard animals. He says he can turn into a pig. He says he can turn into a dog, a horse. And then he tells me he can turn into a bat.
Yeah.
A bat, Sandra.
All right.
A bat.
So what did you do?
I said, "Bats fly, Wilson, don't they? Can you fly?" He said, "Sir, I don't know." I said, "Well, you better get your bat wings a-flapping, because I'm about to give you the opportunity to solo."
Which was?
So I threw his basic training bum butt out my flight office window. Wilson! Wilson! I'm watching you, Wilson, and you ain't doing any flying. Why, Wilson, are you not flapping your bat wings and soaring over the squadron area doing some recon, Wilson, huh? And why, Wilson, are you spread eagle on my grass? It's only there for 3 reasons, dummy. TIs to walk on, cows to munch, and for basic recruits to cut. Now get your maggot basic training butt up off my grass and get in the barracks.
Oh.
That's what I called an attention getter.
Oh, yeah, your attention getter.
That's right.
Speaking of which, do you remember Mazzo?
Oh my God, Smith, why are you doing this to me, Mazzo, man? That clown from Boston?
Oh, he just messed up.
He didn't just mess up, Sandra.
What?
He left his footlocker unsecured.
Yeah?
That's a death sentence in basic training. Secured, unsecured. Secured, unsecured.
Yeah, but there still was no reason to kick him down the barrack flight.
His footlocker? I kicked his footlocker down the back stairs.
Yeah, but he was sitting on it.
It was an attention getter.
Yeah.
A very, very, very motivating attention getter, I might add.
Yeah, right.
I'm telling you.
Remember that lieutenant?
Oh, Shaky Jake?
Yeah.
Now, I'm telling you, I have no idea how Shaky Jake, Lieutenant Shaky Jake White, chose that moment in time to come to my barracks. There he stood by the barracks guard, and this dum-dum Mazzo in his footlocker, thumping down the barracks stairs.
Right.
Mazzo's yelling out, "Hi-ho, Silver! Hi-ho, Silver!" The footlocker's thumping, thumping, thumping. Then it hits the bottom step, and it's airborne.
Yeah.
And it thumps down on that freshly waxed barracks floor.
Attention getter.
That bad boy picked up forward momentum, and it was zooming. Boom! Right for the barracks door.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, it would have went right through that barracks door if the lieutenant's ankle didn't get in the way.
The lieutenant's ankle got in the way of what?
The footlocker and Mazzo.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you, I can't remember hearing a person scream like that before.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Now what can I say?
Well, anyway, getting back to what I started with, I was
Yeah.
going to start setting up some jewelry on the table, so...
Okay, I'll get rid of this stuff.
Okay. Oh, and speaking of that, remember
Yeah.
when I said the camera wasn't on?
Yeah.
Well, I lied, because guess what? It is on, and it's been on the whole time.
You say the camera's on?
Camera's on. Yep.
Hi there. My name is Joe Tuffy Fury. And the characters and situations you just heard my wife and I speak about are all from my newly released book called Tuffy's Heroes Revised Edition. For 14 years of my 21-year Air Force career, I was a basic training TI at Lackland Air Force Base in San Antonio, Texas. Now, I wear this type of hat right now, but for those 14 years, I proudly wore a campaign hat, the symbol of a recruit basic training instructor. And I might also add that for all of those 14 years, I proudly made the lives of every single one of those basic recruits absolutely miserable. All right, now, when looking for my book, you may come across this. This is my first book, the original Tuffy's Heroes, which is no longer in print. I have removed it from print, no longer for sale, but you may come across it. It sells for $27.95 plus shipping. But I found a brand new publisher called Mentor Enterprises, owned by retired Army Command Master Chief. Fantastic publishing house, and this is my new book, Tuffy's Heroes, the Revised Edition, which sells for $14.95 and no shipping for the next 6 weeks. Now, this is the same book as the original book, with 50 additional pages of hilarious recruit trainees and TI interactions and situations. But it also has something else very important. And it's personally endorsed by the great Gunny R. Lee Ermey. And this photo was taken right here in our den several years ago. Now, there's another publishing company out there that's simply fantastic, has a wonderful line of magazines. And one of those magazines is called Tactical Weapons. It's from Harris Publications. Now, in this September 2011 upcoming edition, you'll find Gunny Ermey sounding off loud and clear about Tuffy's Heroes, the Revised Edition. He's going to talk about the book, and he's going to talk about him and I first met. So, remember, the place to go to purchase this book is at gipubs.com. That is the publisher's website. Sells for $14.95. Put it in your cart, and for the next 6 weeks, there's no shipping. Until then, let me say this to you. Forward! Well, you know the rest. As you were.